I couldn't imagine my grandma getting like back shots.
Matt, we should make a cartoon like that where like
where my grandma gets back shots,
like with my 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door, and just pissing in between the door frame of the bathroom. No! You're gonna sit here and imitate me? No, I'm done, dude. You're so fat.
Leave my sandwich. Leave me alone. Oh my god.
Let me get a bite of that.
No.
Let me get a bite.
No! Oh my god, I'm choking on it.
Yep, should have let me have a bite.
It was in my nose.
Yep. Sharing is caring, or else you die.
The bread went back into my throat, and then it tried going up the nose hole in the back of your throat. Your what? Your what cart is ready?
Laced cart is ready.
Oh my god! Monkey grippers down there. Anyway, welcome to the Poorly Drawn. I'm here with Jonkstrap. Josh, you know.
That's me.
First one, it should be Sonic related.
Sonic related, you think?
Yeah, yeah. I think Sonic would be a good one.
Crap is such a funny word. I don't care what anyone says. Crap and like crud. Like crud.
Crud.
Crud is such
Who the
a
saying
awesome
crud?
word.
You were not saying crud.
Okay, well, don't yuck my yum.
Don't yuck my yum.
Don't yuck another man's yum.
That's another phrase that nobody uses ever. Other than I've only heard you and Clifford ever use that.
What, crud?
No, the don't yuck another man's yum. That too.
I only started using it because of Clifford. Just stripper bitch.
That's what? No, you did not.
Stripper.
Where's she
from?
from?
Anchorage.
Yeah.
Anchorage, Alaska.
That's stupid. I couldn't imagine my grandma getting like back shots.
What?
Okay, hear me out though.
Saying that while your grandmother is in the house is crazy. What if she heard you through the wall?
She's not gonna hear me through the wall.
That is an interesting thought, though.
But imagine that, like, you never, like, that's the, I don't know, like, it just doesn't sound right that she had to take back shots to create my family.
Well, yeah, without.
I'd rather think about her like conjuring me in a cauldron or some stupid shit.
Matt, we should make a cartoon like that where like
where my grandma gets back shots.
No, where everyone just like everyone gets procreated via like witch pot brewing potion, you know.
Where would that even go? Fuck.
Okay, so it's Sonic themed is what we're doing right now, right?
Yeah, anything Sonic themed.
I have
Sonic.
Okay.
Could
Gotcha.
be Eggman.
I'm drawing with a mouse right now. I didn't feel like plugging my tablet in. Why don't we do some pitches related to the topic that we are currently doodling?
It's
all right. Well,
like, what the else does the Sonic community want at this point, other than like another live-action movie?
You're right. I mean, have you seen the new movie?
I haven't seen any of the live-action movies actually.
You're a bitch. Like an actual bitch.
I don't watch. I don't know.
They're actually really good. The first one was like kind of like the holy they actually want to see this play it safe movie. But then after that, all the other movies are actually pretty sick. Like they're actually like Sonic movies. I'll watch them all with you. I don't care. I think they're fine movies.
You're like a Sonic fanatic, I feel like. Sonic,
Mario, I was big into them when I was a kid, so I pretty much like.
But why do?
And I'm probably so I guess that's.
I have not been a fan of watching the series. I just like the games.
I got into it because of Sonic X.
My all-time favorite Sonic series. I don't have to watch anything else. I don't need to watch.
It's not a good series. I'll be honest with you, but it's. I'm not saying it's bad as in like I didn't like it. But there are aspects to that cartoon that just did not age well. From what I heard, I think they even sent death threats to like the new voice cast. Sega liked them, like their performances so much that they fired all the people voicing the characters for the games because they were separate, and they made these guys voice the games. So the new Sonic voice actor at the time was getting like emailed like death threats and over his fucking like arrival.
I feel like no, you know what? Maybe VRchat will live forever. But what if it did die? Where are you gonna go? Are you just gonna move to like a similar type of game or what?
I don't know.
Like if it just gets full deleted like tomorrow, like some copyright just completely destroys that game.
I had a good run, I guess.
I'm listening to the Living Tombstone right now. I was such a unbelievable loser in middle school.
Oh, so was I, dude. I was all over FNAF in 6th grade.
I feel like a lot of people were, though. No, you know what? Maybe not, though. Nah, that's fresh.
This podcast.
This
you.
podcast.
Yep. Okay. And then you're gonna imitate me. I'm your first and probably only guest on this best podcast, and you're gonna sit here and tell me you're gonna sit here and imitate me? No, I'm done.
No,
dude.
eat my asshole, stupid.
Do you have Discord soundboard turned on?
Yeah, maybe not. If you don't.
All right. No. I'll genuinely put that on a cooldown. I won't spam it. It'll be on cooldown.
Will it?
It will. I promise. You have my word. All right, for real. Now this will be on cooldown. I should whoop your ass just for being rude to me. Like I said, I'm your first guest. I know we didn't really like, go over this, but like, what are like kind of like the rules?
There's no rules, other than like.
So I can draw porn if I wanted to.
You could. You really could. Everyone's gonna know you really like porn.
That doesn't prove anything. Just because I draw porn doesn't mean I like porn. All right, maybe I like it a little bit, but like it's ironic, you know.
Is it?
No.
I feel like you do the. I feel like you, in like VRchat. I feel like you do good trolling. Does that make sense?
So I don't like go on there trying to be like, oh, you're gay and stupid. I just like to think of funny bits to do, and sometimes people just get mad at me for being me. So that's just how it is.
Why the f did you start recording VRchat? Actually,
I used to just play. The type of shit I do now on VRchat was the type of shit I was doing like 7 years ago, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
If we're technically speaking, I have started recording it 7 years ago. There is like a video I made on the Uganda Knuckles thing. Yeah, we would do the same shit we do now, about 7 years ago. And over time, the game just kind of shifted to a more fucking weirder audience. So now they just get pissed off at having fun in a game that was quite literally meant to be stupid and fun.
Yeah, I think people take it way too seriously. I have to censor half of this.
Are you drunk porn?
No, why would I ever do that? Fuck that. I'm gonna listen to some King Von. I'm feeling hard right now.
Is that like an actual real person, or is that just like a meme? I see people talking about Vaughn all the time. It's like Vaughn would have killed his ass in his prime. Like I'll see that in like my comments sometimes.
What?
What? I don't know if I don't remember the exact comment.
Wait, are you serious?
Somebody,
you don't like you've never.
Like, I hear about him all the time. I just don't know if he's real, like a real person.
Trolled. I'm getting fucking trolled. Right
no,
now.
I'm being fucking for real, man.
You've heard of the fucking song? Oh, do some top from the strip of bitch.
Yeah, I just sang it. You fucking.
Yeah, so you know he's real.
I didn't know who made the fucking song, dude.
Yeah, okay, well, it's King Von, and yes, he was a real. Yeah, he was a real rapper before he got killed.
What do you mean was? Oh, it's okay if you draw like shit, Bradley.
Shut up. How long have we known each other at this point? 4 years?
At this point, it's almost been 5. I met you around May or June of 2020. Yeah, you added me on Discord the same day too, when we met on VRchat. And yeah, then again, we just didn't really talk at all. And then I don't know, I don't remember how that happened.
What was the first video we made?
That was the Squidward SCP.
Yeah, we need to play an SCP.
We gotta play that game
the
again,
VR
dude.
one.
That is such a fun. Oh, the VR one.
The
Fuck
VR
yeah.
one. We haven't. Yeah.
I'm down to play that one. What are you laughing at, dude? You can't make me laugh. You can't laugh. It's gonna make me laugh.
Yes.
I can't wait to see what you've conjured. What? Can you give me like a hint as to what you are giggling at?
Type shit. It is so fucking good.
I can't wait to see it. Are you already done?
Yeah, I'm done drawing. What are you gonna do when you hit 100,000?
If I hit 100,000, I'll shit myself. I don't think I'll hit it. You know, on the topic of that, one of the other VRchat content creators I spoke with a while back, his name is like Jumper, I think. He was showing me a sneak peek of his video. He was like in a furry world, and there was this. I'm assuming you know what a diaper fur is, right?
I'm aware of what a diaper fur is.
For whatever reason, this diaper fur was fucking oversharing way too much. And he was just oversharing how he like just likes to wear a diaper and piss and shit himself. And I don't think Jumper realized like how fucking honest this guy was being. So he added the guy on Discord, and there is like the diaper fur sent him a video of him quite literally pissing himself on his bed in a diaper.
That's awesome.
You know, that's awesome. I think I'm done.
Okay, before we show our drawings, what's your favorite dinosaur?
Fuck yeah, the Diplodocus.
Sick. Okay, before we look at mine, I want to take a look at yours. Dude, you have so much going on.
I try to do Eggman as like the nerd SpongeBob. I have Chef Pee-Pee there. I have Evil Chef Pee-Pee.
Evil Chef Pee-Pee with his grippers out.
Yeah, I got Luigi. I got a bird taking a shit. And then I got Sonic, so I followed the prompt to some degree.
Thank you. And
then I got Knuckles.
Taking a fat dumperoonie right there.
Yeah, like a really big shit. Yeah, I'm ready. Where's yours at?
Top right. Top left, sorry.
I'm you know, it's pretty good, man. Did you draw that wiener all by yourself, buddy?
Yep.
Yeah, we should put that on the fridge.
You tell what character really that is in the paper. You said you could.
Well, judging by the titties, it's probably Rouge the Bat. Before you fucking start throwing shit around, you can see them titties from space, even in the fucking video game. So it's just common sense at this point. And I beat my shit to it. I don't even care. So you're the one. I mean, you're the one that had to look that reference up and draw it. So what does that make you?
I didn't even need to. You're right. I did look up the reference.
So yeah.
Let's make Pregnant Clifford. That's our next fucking drawing.
Saving Pregnant Clifford.
Saving Pregnant Clifford. I'm giving up on this one. It's right below the other one.
Well, you're trying to make it like a fucking threequel to the fucking poorly drawn Brad. I honestly like this. I really love this. I think this is nice. Hi, I'm Cliff.
All right, let's take a look at. Oh my god.
There we go.
Gurgle jiggle. Yeah, it's kind of.
I took inspiration off the Saving Pregnant Brian meme.
Yeah.
Annoying Orange.
Oh, Annoying Orange. That's good.
I don't care what everybody says. That fucking Cartoon Network show went crazy.
They have a Cartoon Network. I feel like I know what you're.
They had a Cartoon Network show, and Tobuscus was on it. Like I remember being there for the premiere of like that, like watching the countdown. Genuinely,
I do not fucking remember that.
And, like,
I probably would if
it.
I watched it.
Yeah, you're uncultured swine. Eat my dung right out of my asshole.
No.
Yep, you're a fucking pussy, is what I'm hearing. Can't go forward with anything.
A non-dung eater. What the poop?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well. Don't use the Lord's name in vain.
The Lord's Imagine getting head from Pear, though.
I would. Oh, gallons.
Gallons!
I don't know who said that.
That's f***ing sick.
But they need to not do that.
You ever shit yourself?
Yes. I remember 2 times that I've done it, actually. It was when I was really little, so let's preface that. Like, I don't think I ever told you my story.
Maybe it was Cliff. No,
of my. It had to have been Cliff. But when I was like 2 years old, 3 years old, I was potty trained at this point, and I remember being potty trained. But for whatever reason, I really wanted to piss my grandmother off because we were living with her at the time. Yeah. And just making her pissed off was just so fucking funny. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, to this day, I still like pissing her off. That woman is God rest her soul. She's still alive, but like, just God rest her soul, you know. She's cool. But what I did as a toddler is I had I had like a toddler-sized potty that I can get onto and just use myself. I was like, I don't really feel like using that today. And I was, like I said, I was fully capable of doing so. So I stood in between, like, you know when you walk through a door, there's like a spot where like the door frame separates each part of the room like that you're in.
Yeah.
I remember standing between there, like with my legs like with my 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door. And just and pissing in between the door frame of the bathroom. No. And my grandmother was not happy. My mom was laughing like a motherfucker at it though, which probably didn't help. Another time was I was at the park. I just didn't really feel like pooping, so when we went to the park, I was like, "Yeah, I'm vibing, just vibing." And then I had to shit bad, and then I just shit my pants in the sandbox.
In the sandbox? I'm so glad I didn't.
Nobody was at the park with me.
Yeah, that doesn't really matter though, because
but it was also in my pants. It was that's the thing. No poop got outside of my pants, which is impressive. It was like such a big, just walloping shit. It was so hard and big. I had to sit in it on the way home.
I remember going to the beach with my grandparents, and to be fair though, my grandmother told me that I should. This is on my father's side. She's like, why don't you just go out there and poop in the water?
She did not say that.
Yeah.
Pooping in a public beach, dog?
So anyway, I went into the water, and I just took a whopping log. A singular whopping log. I went out of the water and was outside, and it drifted up onto the shore. And some little girl just started screaming.
What? You know the story you told me a while back? You probably don't remember telling me this, but...
Which one?
I want to hear the story that you, like, pissed down the slide.
Oh my god, you're right. I felt so bad. Not at the time.
Then why did you do it?
Not at the time. I feel bad now. So, I was at the playground, and I was at this was like a 3-story playground, right?
I had one of those too. That's so sick.
And there was like on the top, there were bars everywhere, and there was a bunch of slides. And I just needed to go piss, and I didn't want to go all the way to the bathroom. So I just pissed down the slide. And some kid came up, and they were like, okay, yeah, you go. And I was like, no, you go first. And then I
to go down the slide. You demonic bastard.
And then I went back down the ladder.
You didn't say no. Somebody peed down there. You couldn't have said that. You're like, nah. You go first.
There's no way I would know.
You go first.
Gone down.
Yeah.
All right, let's show our drawings. You want to go first or me?
Let me look at yours first.
You go see the play
world. That's really good, Bradley. Yeah, you can look at mine now if you want.
That's stupid as fuck.
I would roast you, but my mom told me to burn trash.
I went to the mall today, and we have this Pokemon card store.
Oh my god, I'm farting. Hang on. Yep. There it is. Okay.
Like the box, like the Elite Trainer boxes are $145, and
Yeah, I'm not buying anything like that. I will not be buying from those people. I went to Newbury Comics when I went to PAX, and we went to the mall, and there was a Newbury Comics, and people were like, "All right, we're just gonna buy some packs from here, cause it, you know." And I was like, "Fine, I'll buy a product from this place." And it was a tin. I thought it was the 151 set, like tin of like 2 packs of cards, cause it was $40.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, let me buy this. I believe this is a 151 English tin. And no, it was like some of the worst packs out in a 2-pack tin for $40. And it's like, yeah, no thanks.
It is awful. And I feel like the Pokemon card scene has just been plagued with, I mean, scalpers, sure. Just people that are...
No, that's what it is. And I hate that it started right as I started collecting again.
I just don't like collecting at that point. Like, I just won't.
Last time I bought some stuff, the Target worker comes up to me. I was buying within the limit too. Like I was following the limit. And I was just checking out, and they were like, yes, just so you know, you people can't come back here anymore today. And it's like, what do you mean you people? Like, why are you putting me in a group? Is this how it feels to be black and pulled over? is this just is that how it feels? Like, you can't come back today at all. I'm like, all right, cool, thanks. Like, thank you, Mr. Target employee. Like, I get what you're trying to do, but it's just not, like, talking to the wrong person here, dude. Yeah, the people I see there all the time are like just like frat like white kids, so you can tell they're just trying to flip shit. And I've just been lowballing people on Facebook Marketplace as a pastime because I'm so mad I can't get any reasonable product. So I'll just go on Facebook Marketplace where these scalpers are just trying to resell, and I'm like, the fact that lowballing for MSRP is considered lowballing is a little wild, but I'll just do that, and it gets them really mad.
It's so sad.
I might make a separate little video series on just lowballing scalpers at this point. It's just so funny.
Oh my god, do you remember the annoying orange minis?
Yes.
Holy I just remember buying those. I also had the plush. Like the annoying orange plush.
Yeah, I remember having like, I think I had like a plush keychain of it.
We should go on an annoying orange binge.
Just do a reaction channel.
Reaction to their reactions, since they have reactions now.
Yeah, reaction
gaming and
reactions.
Annoying Orange reacts to Mini Apple, reacts to Grapefruit playing Slenderman, the 8-page.
It's just fucking like absurd.
You think VRchat trolling is like what the category you're mainly gonna stay in for like the remainder of your channel, you think?
At some point I'm probably gonna start trying other things. I think what I'll do is I'll probably make a second channel to just do whatever the hell I want with.
Never worked at no bar, but I can throw shots at you.
That was a good one, dude. You should say another one.
Like, what'd you do back in high school? Hobbies, crafts, clubs.
I didn't do shit for high school, bro. High school was some like the loneliest years of my life.
You had quite a bit of friends, though, no?
Yes, but then I moved, so then I was in like a completely different fucking school, like 2 hours away from everybody. I just like quite literally like just like didn't make any friends at high school for the rest of high school. I didn't feel like I didn't feel like wanting to talk to any of the people. To be honest with you, I'm like, I don't really think I vibe with these people. So I still had friends that I was able to visit and have fun with. It was just high school. It's just something else.
Why is it that like the industry has better art than like regular art?
You know, it's a really intriguing question, actually. I don't know.
Yeah, you can come take a look.
All right, I'll come take a look. Go Squidbon, and it's a penis. Awesome. Yeah, great. I love that. Pikachu's really cool. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, good job, man.
Ass poke, man. Fuck, man. Poop.
Fuck me. Yeah, I've been finished for a minute. I didn't try too hard.
Okay. This next one is American Dad. It's just I could not.
He just got cut off.
Yep, no legs.
His legs just got cut off. Okay, well, I mean that's pretty interesting. I like that. You know.
it's Jonkster.
Jonk Roger.
Enjoy all the drawings, and thanks for popping by.
Thanks for pooping.